evening, everybody, and welcome to A-Town High School here in Abingdon, Illinois. Wyatt Reed on the call here for TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Good to have you along here with us this evening as we get ready for the varsity contest between Ridgewood and A-Town. Now the JV contest not going A-Town's way here this evening, but they'll try to turn things around here a little bit after A-Town was able to pick up a win in varsity last night on the road against Bushnell-Prairie City. So a good road win for them last night. They'll try to carry that momentum over here tonight as the Spartans and the Tornadoes will do battle. And it's the second straight night that we've seen the Spartans and the Tornadoes battle it out. Now, it's not the same schools, obviously, as I just got done talking about there, but with that all being said, it is still funny that back-to-back nights we get the Spartans taking on the Tornadoes. But it's good to have you along here this evening, and if you're joining us here on YouTube, feel free to get into the comments section below. Let us know where you're watching us from, who you're pulling for, and give us some reaction to the game that you find interesting here, or maybe even correct me if I say a name wrong. Feel free to do that, because I had a name in the JV game. Pretty sure I butchered every single time, and we won't focus too much on that. We will, however, take a timeout as we've got the national anthem about to take place here at Abingdon High School. So we'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
My experience with McDonough District Hospital was amazing. I have a lot of allergies, complicated by nasal problems. And the procedure I had is Vive Air. Dr. Sparks was incredible.
The Vive Air procedure is a radiofrequency ablation procedure. She no longer has to do any medications to breathe, so she gets much more restful night's sleep. And a short little office procedure, and have somebody that feels like it's totally changed their life means the world.
It's a permanent improvement on the quality of your life.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
MDH Sport Medicine Rehab is just not for the athlete. We see a variety of ages, getting them from having pain to no pain to get back to their normal activities and their prior level of function.
Welcome back to A-Town High School here in Abingdon, Illinois. Just wrapping up the national anthem, a very wonderful rendition of the national anthem. Did you get the name of who that was? I'm talking to our camera girl.
Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown from A-Town High School.
His dad was a history teacher, but he retired.
Okay, all right, so there we go. Mr. Brown here at A-Town High School doing the honors here this evening, and it was very well done. One of the better national anthems I've heard here doing high school volleyball games here this fall season. They're doing the starting lineups here this evening, so we'll get those starting lineups for you here in just a second. Ridgewood is coming on out to the floor, and we'll go through the names of the starting lineup once we find out all 6 girls that will be on the floor here this evening. And we should be good to go now. All right, starting lineup here. Oh, nope, we got to get the libero in there. So 7 girls out there. Libero out there. That is Jade Markey. All right. Well, we'll get to the A-Town, the hometown starting lineup here, as I can look down and see who our starting lineup is. Starting at number 11, that would be Kendra Hendricks, getting the start here this evening. Sophie Kern also in the starting lineup. No surprise there. She had a huge game last game I did. I'll talk about that here in just a second. Allie Peed in that starting lineup as well. Number 7, Charlie Cox. Number 17, Addison Anderson getting the start. And then number 16, Ellie Pompeo also in that starting lineup. Let's go over the Ridgewood starting lineup here this evening, as I do finally have that all squared away. And we just went through the 8-town starting lineup. Starting lineup for Ridgewood, Maya Brown, number 2, number 3, Sierra Clark, number 7, or also the libero, number 0, and that is Jade Markey. Number 9, Bella Paul. Number 16, Becca Lindsay. Number 19, Ellie Dubé. And number 35, Brinley Wirt. That is your starting lineup for both sides here this evening. Let's play some volleyball as the handshake's going on at center court. This should be a good one here this evening. Ridgewood, a very talented team. A-Town, we've talked about it. We talked about it during the pre- and the post-game show of the JV contest under excellent leadership in Jessica Lujan. She's got this team playing a whole heck of a lot better than when we started doing broadcasts earlier this season. So definitely a lot of high hopes here for A-Town as they're on their home floor. Not that many home games left in the season. Don't know the exact number. I'll have to get that here during one of the timeouts. But, boy, it is the season is winding down already. We were talking about it earlier when I was working earlier today. Hard to believe we're already near the end of September, as Hendricks will get that one in, and let's play some volleyball. Ridgewood sends that one right over. Hendricks will send it right back across. And Ridgewood sending that one down. Hendricks setting up her teammate there. That is Sophie Kern. And a good back and forth to start this match. Sophie Kern puts that one down, nearly getting the kill. Ridgewood a good save, however. Sophie Kern has it again. She sends it across. It's a long point. Both teams got to be exhausted. And it is A-Town who comes out on top to start things off. A 1-0 lead. What a point that was. Boy, if that's how this one's going to go, we are in for a good one here tonight. Hendricks sends that one right back. And boy, look at the athleticism from number 2, Maya Brown. However, she sends it right into the net. Haven't seen a lot of athletes that can jump that high so far this season. Definitely one of the more athletic players here in this region of the state. And that one goes off the hand, out of play on Maya Brown. So 3 straight points for A-Town to start this matchup. That one should go down as an ace, if my memory serves me correct there, for Hendricks. Hendricks, however, misses on that one, so it goes wide, and we've got a 3-1 score. They don't have an ace on the scoreboard yet, but I do believe that was an ace by number 11, Kendra Hendricks. Speaking of Hendricks, little tap over, and she's going to pick up the kill. How about that? They got it on the board now. That is the kill, and a timeout is quickly called by Ridgewood. They don't like what they see. 4-1 our score. We're back after this as you're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
I chose MDH. We moved here, and I was researching different places that would allow me to VBAC, have a vaginal birth after C-section, and the doctors here do encourage that, and so I chose that after looking online, and I wouldn't want to deliver anywhere else because they all go above and beyond, and they're so kind and actually care about you.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH, as the serve goes in by Maddie Stevens after the timeout by Ridgewood. 4-1 the start here, as it goes down, nearly a kill there by Allie Peed, but it is not to be. Hendricks tries to save it, but that one goes out of play, so the timeout works in Ridgewood's favor for now. 4-2 now the score. They have an ace up on the A-Town side, but I think it's for the wrong person. They have it for Ellie Pompeo, and Pompeo hasn't served yet today. So I don't know how she got a serve when she hasn't served here today, but that's neither here nor there. As the service comes in by Ridgewood, Hendricks setting up Peed It goes down, but good defense there from Ridgewood. That one goes into the net, picking that point up. It's going to be number 32, Peyton Anderson. And Ridgewood right back into it. It is now a 1-point game. That one should be a kill for Peyton Anderson. And nearly an ace. The service return went right back over. And it's Maddie Stevens sending it across for A-Town. That one into the net and down, in for a kill. Give it to Maya Brown. Boy, she's going to be somebody to watch here in this one. A lot of athleticism jumping high into the sky here at Abingdon. Her first kill of the evening. We're tied at 4. And tipping that one into the net, it is Charlie Cox. And the Spartans on a 3-0 run after A-Town got off to a 4-0 or 4-1 start, excuse me. So it is a 4-0 run, excuse me. Math is hard here as Kerrigan Lewis. You got to get it over. Kendra Hendricks gets it over for A-Town. Little tap at the net, a violation, and the point is going to go to Ridgewood. And that'll make it 6-4. Kerrigan Lewis, number 4. Don't have what year of school they're in on the roster that they gave me for little Ridgewood here, as Charlie Cox taps it over the net. Now she plays it, gets it to Hendricks, who sets that one up for Addison Anderson. Boy, a lot of good back and forth between these two. Hendricks sets up Allie Peed. Allie Peed nearly sends that one down. They got to get it over. The libero sends that one over. That's Jade Markey. Now Charlie Cox, a tap over. And it is going to go for A-Town. No kill on that one for Charlie Cox, but her sending it over the net on 2 definitely caught Ridgewood off guard. 6-5 now the score. In to do the serving, number 15, Sydney Teal. First time saying her name here tonight for the Tornadoes. Hendricks gets it to Anderson. Now Pompeo sends it across. And sending that one down. Who else? It's Maya Brown. My goodness, her athleticism, I mean, it just jumps right at you, no pun intended. Her second kill of the evening. We've got a 7-5 game. And the service comes in. Hendricks setting up Addison Anderson, who sends that one down. And a violation on Ridgewood. Point goes to the Tornadoes. 7-6 now our score. Boy, what a start there for Maya Brown for Ridgewood. Serve comes in for Emma Gunther. She had a big night last night in service, and I think she might have just picked up her first ace of the evening. She does. Just as we were talking about her service game last night against Bushnell-Prairie City, she put on a show. And there she picked up her first ace of the evening. Maya Brown sends that one to the floor. She's got another kill, make it 3 kills. And it's 8-7. They gave that kill number 9. That was not number 9's kill. I'm just going to say that right now. That was Maya Brown all the way. Gunther sets up Ellie Pompeo. That one goes off the block. And Ridgewood will send it back over. Gunther gets it to Hendricks. Hendricks sends it across. And the shot goes down. New face in for Ridgewood. We'll get that name for you here in just a second as Charlie Cox sends that one right into the net. As that is Gabby Dean, number 38, fresh into the game for the Spartans. And it is 9-7 after the mistake by A-Town. That one goes into the net off the return. I don't think that one's going to go down as an ace. I could be wrong, but that is still going to be 10-7. They might have given that an ace. Nice effort there by A-Town, able to save that one and get it over. And the shot goes down, and The kill goes down for number 32, Peyton Anderson. And it is 4 straight points here for Ridgewood after we were tied at 7. Actually, it was 7-6 A-Town, so 5 straight points. And another good run for Ridgewood as their lead grows to 4. Hendricks sends it across. And Maya Brown sends it down. A-Town was ready for it, however. Charlie Cox sends that one wide. Another point for the Spartans. It's 12-7. So I was looking at the wrong side of the board earlier. I originally had it right for A-Town. I'll have to adjust my scores here in just a second. Another point there for the Spartans. Timeout is called. A-Town now doesn't like what they're seeing, so we'll take a timeout with them. We're back after this. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
And welcome back to Abingdon, Illinois. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening as the Ridgewood Spartans are on a roll here. They're running away with it. 7 straight points for them as Maya Brown sends that in. She just picked up her first ace of the contest. Nice effort there. Maya Brown sends it over, and how about that? Maya Brown going to pick up the kill, excuse me, her 4th kill of the evening. Even though the scoreboard says 3, it is 4. They didn't count one earlier. And now Ellie Pompeo sends it over, and they are going to set that one. Nice block there by A-Town, but there was nobody to clean it up. That was an excellent shot, though, by Gabby Dean. It's 15-7. It has been all Ridgewood here recently. As Gunther going to set that one up, and a miscommunication. You can see Hendricks wasn't sure who was supposed to come in and hit that one. And it was supposed to be hers. Timeout is called once again. We will take a timeout with them. Back after this, you're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We are now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
And welcome back to A-Town High School here in Abingdon, Illinois. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening as things have really gotten out of hand here. A 10-0 run for Ridgewood, and they've still got the serve. Maya Brown, the star of this team so far. She's in to do the serving, and A-Town going to give up another ace on that one to Maya Brown, her 2nd ace of the evening to go along with 4 kills. And the run just keeps on going, 17-7. Again, A-Town got out to the lead early. And that one not going to count as an ace, but it's really close to it. 18-7 now our score. As we get ready to go here, 18-7, Maya Brown will send that one in, and nobody there. Sophie Kern tried her best to save that one. But everything going right for Ridgewood, 19-7. And they're going to give her another ace. So 3rd ace for Maya Brown to go along with 4 kills in the first set. As Ellie Pompeo will get that one over. As Gabby Dean sends that one down off the block, and that one goes to the Spartans. 20-7, our score. For For some reason, my scoreboard isn't working correctly here. So I'll have to get that all rearranged. Hendricks will get it across. And Ridgewood will set it up. A little tap at the net, but a violation, and that will go to the Tornadoes. Excuse me, the violation, I believe. Yes, that'll make it 20-8. My scoreboard has completely froze up, so you're going to be stuck with a 18-7 score, which is not the correct score here. Here, let me take that down while I deal with our technical issues here. 21-7 now our score. Maya Brown sending that one in. And a little tap at the net. Charlie Cox somehow, and it goes down. Another point. 22-7 is the score. And we are having all sorts of technical issues here with that scoreboard here. 22-7. Just gonna have to take my word for it here. Ellie Pompeo sends that one wide. And another point for Ridgewood. It's 23-7. Good work by our camera girl here, Alyssa. And I'm gonna try to get that all squared away during the longer break at the end of this first set. 23-7 our score. Sophie Kern on the return. They send it right over. Emma Gunther trying a little sneaky move there. Gabby Dean gets it across for Ridgewood. Hendricks, Pompeo. Boy, Ridgewood just is everywhere, it seems like. A lot of power on that one by Gabby Dean. A-Town scrambling. Can they get the save? They cannot. And that one goes down. And it is set point for the Tornadoes, 24-7. In to serve again, Maya Brown. This has been an unbelievable run that we'll talk about after this set break. If my memory serves me right, this is 18 consecutive points. And that goes down. Finally, A-Town is able to get the stop, but it is 24-8. This was 7-6 earlier in the set, and now it's 24-8. Charlie Cox in to serve for A-Town. Gabby Dean going for the first set winner, but that one goes wide. And that'll make it 24-9. Things have just completely frozen up in regards to that. So I'm gonna get that all squared away here during that break. 24-9. Hendricks gets it to Sophie Kern. Kern sends it down and in. That's her first kill of the night. Oops. Write it on the right sheet there. Sophie Kern, in the last game I did 2 weeks ago, had 8 kills. Just getting her first kill. Nearly an ace there for Charlie Cox. And that one's going to go wide. It's another point, and the run for A-Town continues. They were down 24-7. It's now 24-11, so a 4-0 run. Trying to react to the 18-0 run by Ridgewood. And that's going to be an ace for Charlie Cox. Her first ace of the evening. And boy, what a game this has been. You've seen some very good performances from either side. 24-12. And how about that? Getting another ace is Charlie Cox. 24-13 now the score. The run is 6-0. Cox sends it in again. Ridgewood scrambling. Won't be an ace, but it's the next best thing. It's another point for the Tornadoes, and it's 24-14. 24-14, Charlie Cox gets that one in. How about another ace? How about another ace? When you're down 24-7, just call on Charlie Cox, and she has been able to deliver. It's an 8-0 run. I wouldn't be surprised if we get another timeout after another point here. And that one goes out. There's another ace. 4 aces for, actually 5 aces. There's one I missed. 5 aces for Charlie Cox. 24-16. She is on a roll indeed. Alyssa, our camera girl, said she is on a roll. Gabby Dean into the net, and it's another point for the Tornadoes. 24-17. How do you answer an 18-0 run? How about a 10-0 run of your own? Charlie Cox, the serve. That one off the hand. It goes out of play. 24-18. They're going to give her another ace. Why not? 6 aces for Charlie Cox. Charlie Cox, oh, the run had to end at some point, and it goes wide. 25-18 after it was 24-8 just a moment ago. We'll take a timeout. We will recap all that craziness and try to get my scoreboard fixed next here as you're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MD8.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
And welcome back to A-Town High School here in Abingdon, Illinois. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening. As, my goodness, what a wild, wild set that was. As we witnessed an excellent, excellent contest there in that first set. It was a very close back and forth between A-Town and Ridgewood. And it was, then Ridgewood. I'm trying to update our scoreboard here, and I'm going to do my best here while I'm talking, but it is currently very difficult to do that. So let me go back to what this was. So it was a very close back and forth, 7-6 ball game in that first set, and then Ridgewood went on an 18-0 run to take a 24-7 lead. A-Town responds with a 11-0 run of their own to make it look a little bit reasonable. However, that one goes down, and the first point of this second set is going to go to A-Town. Now, A-Town, the last game I did 2 weeks ago, did play a 3-set match. They won yesterday in 2 sets, but they're going to need to win this second set against a very talented Ridgewood team. And sending that one down, A-Town, that one near the net. And Kendra Hendricks setting that one up for Sydney Teal, who picks up her first kill of the night. And yeah, our scoreboard is not going to be working the rest of the evening. I'd have to reset everything, which would take us off the air. So just a little bug. We're good to go, though. How about that one, though? The service game has been on point for A-Town all night long. Kendra Hendricks picks up her second ace of the evening. 3-0 the start here in set number 2. Over the net it goes by Maya Brown. She was the star for Ridgewood there in that first set. Over the net it goes. Sydney Teal nearly picked up another kill. Hendricks sends it over. Tried to get it into the area where there wasn't a lot of Spartans But luckily, the libero was there to save the day. Sydney Teal sends that one just a little bit wide. And it's 3-1. 3-1 our score here. And yeah, things are just frozen up here in regards to my scoreboard. So we'll have the scoreboard for you in our next broadcast. I promise you that. Like I said, I just have to reboot everything, and that would take us down, and we don't want to do that. 3-1 is the score as the service comes in for the Spartans. And Sydney Teal going to have to send it over. Ridgewood almost wasn't ready for that one. Maya Brown sends it down. Did somebody touch it? They did not. So the point will go to A-Town, and it's 4-1. Sophie Kern in to serve for A-Town. Boy, this has been quite the match. Game of runs so far. Sophie Kern gets that one in. Ridgewood will set it up to Maya Brown, who sends that one right down. Oh my goodness. She's a star in the making if she's not already one. 4 kills. I've actually got an extra one, so give her 5 kills on the day. And it's 4-2. Ridgewood gets an ace. Excellent serve there to the back corner. And who else? It's Maya Brown. So that's her 4th ace to go along with 5 kills. She nearly got another ace right there. Over the net it goes, Emma Gunther. Into the net, off of Ridgewood. And that'll be another point, 5-3 our score. Once again, if you're just joining us here, the score bug in the top left corner is where you'd usually see it, but it is currently not working here this evening, so we'll get everything all squared away, and you'll just have to believe what I tell you, what the score is here. Sophie Kern sends it across. It is 5-3, however. And sending that one down is Ridgewood, just a little too far for Ciara Clark. 6-3 there, our score. Good work by our camera girl, Alyssa, helping us out here this evening. And Sydney Teal serving for A-Town. A little floater. That one goes in. And into the net. Maddie Harrell sends that one in for Ridgewood. And it is 7-3. 7-3 our score. And there's another ace. Oh my goodness, all the aces in this game. That is the first ace of the game for Sydney Teal. As the story of that first set was definitely Charlie Cox with her 6 aces that she had. Also an ace in this game by Emma Gunther. I'll get to the other ones who have an ace here in just a second. Kendra Hendricks also has, I believe, 2. And Ridgewood scrambling to send that one over. That one was on the far side of the line. Another point for A-Town, and they are rolling here in the early going. 9-3 our score. Sydney Teal in again. And no ace here, but they got to get it over. Oh my goodness, and Ridgewood catches a break as Ridgewood was scrambling to get that one over the net. And they just so happened to hit it right where there was nobody for A-Town. 9-4 the score. I don't know who they gave that kill to. I believe it was Gabby Dean, but she's not. Yeah, it was Gabby Dean picking up the kill on that one. Speaking of Dean gonna pick up another kill. It's 9-5. And out to do the serving duties once again. That is number 20. Is that number 28? That might be number 18. I'll get that here in just a second. That one off the block and out, but it counts for A-Town. Allie Peed picks up the point. 10-5 our score. And that number 18, by the way, for Ridgewood is Kylie Berry. And now in to serve is Emma Gunther. Gunther does have an ace here, does have a kill, I should say. Oh, no, they gave her yep, it's an ace, excuse me. I'm all discombobulated now that my my equipment wasn't working here. So 10-5 our score, though. Gabby Dean sends that one wide. Another point for A-Town. It's 11 to. Wow, they said that was out on A-Town. Excuse me. It's 10-6. Thought it'd be 11-5. I thought that one went wide, but I guess that must have hit someone off of A-Town. So either way, it's Ellie Pompeo. That one gonna count for, we're just gonna have to see who that one counts for because I'm not sure here. 11-6. I've been saying one thing and it goes the other. It's been a weird night here in Abingdon. It's good to be back on the call, though. Serve goes in. Oh, that one, a little English on it. Ridgewood gets it to Gabby Dean. Now Sophie Kern sets up Ellie Pompeo. That one goes a little wide. It's 11-7. Now out to do the serving duties once again, Ciara Clark. And Clark gets it to Sophie Kern. And sending it over is Allie Peed. Dean comes in for the save. Nice play there, nice dig there by Sophie Kern. 11-7 our score. That one near the sideline, but able to keep that one in. Ellie Pompeo tried to put that one over, but just hit the wrong part of her palm. And that one goes into the net. It's 11-8. Here's Clark for the serve once again. And that one goes back to Sydney Teal, and Sydney Teal, another mishit on that one. Sydney Teal was reared back and ready to go, and was just missed this right sweet spot right there. That's frustrating. When you feel it, you can tell she was going to unleash a lot of power on that one, but unfortunate as that one goes into the net. 11-10 is our score. Timeout on the floor. Take a timeout with them. We are back after this as you're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I thought about the staff of MDH, they're all good. And you will get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening, as it's good to be with you here this evening. Despite all of our technical issues here, we are up and running here. Still bringing you some great varsity volleyball here. 11-10, now 12-10 our score as A-Town picks up another point. And a 12-10 score. And it's still, not coming in here. Darn it. I was hoping I could save the day there with the yellow scoreboard, but I could not. 12-10, that one goes down. Another service ace. And who else? How about Charlie Cox, matching her uniform number in aces? 7 for Charlie. 13-10. Here she goes again, nearly got that one. That one had a lot of speed to it. Gabby Dean sends that one down, but a nice dig by A-Town. Emma Gunther sends it over. Ridgewood now scrambling. Trying to tap it over. Nice defense there at the net, but a double hit by Allie Peed. And that'll make it 13-11. 13-11 is our score. And now the libero out there to serve. That's Jade Markey for Ridgewood. Sophie Kern sends that one over. Gabby Dean, that one right off the block, and that goes out of play. Another point for Ridgewood. Give her another kill. My goodness, what a day she's having. Gabby Dean picks up her 4th kill of the night. It's 13-12. And the libero, Jade Markey, out there to serve once again. Oh, this one Excellent serve. A-Town's got to get it over. Sophie Kern somehow gets that over. Oh my goodness, what a play. And now A-Town scrambling. Did the best they could. What an effort by Sophie Kern. We're tied at 13 though here in our second set. This has been one entertaining volleyball match, I've got to say. As the serve comes in, Markey setting it up, gets it to Kern. Kern sends it right to Gabby Dean. And right into the net. That one goes off the hands of Brinley Wirt. Another point for A-Town. They take the lead back. And they lead 14-13. 14-13 is our score. Once again, good to have you along here this evening. Feel free to get into the comments section if you're watching us on YouTube. And that one goes down once again. Another point for Ridgewood. We're tied at 14. All our score. Gabby Dean, she's going to come in and serve for the Spartans. And that one, does that stay in? Out of play, just out of play. That one was right on the line, but just a little wide, and Gabby Dean, a service error there. It's 15-14. Kendra Hendricks now coming in. She's got a couple of aces. Scoreboard only has her with one. I gave her an extra one. I have her with 2 aces this evening, and nearly getting an ace right there. Nearly catching Ridgewood off guard. Hendricks, the tap over. And Ridgewood, the Spartans, setting that one up. It goes down, but excellent defense. Gunther sends it right back over for A-Town. The kill attempt is wide by Ellie Dubé. And it is back to a 2-point lead, 16-14. We thought we were going to have a quick night here, but we might be going to a third set. As the serve is in. As that one, oh, a good kill on that one by number 35, Brinley Wirt. That'll be her first kill of the night. And it's 16-15. Very closely contested game. You can see all those statistics too. Been a scramble trying to get all these numbers written down here. As, wow, that was an excellent effort by Charlie Cox trying to save the ace, but she is unsuccessful as that is going to eventually hit the floor. Give her an ace. That is Kerrigan Lewis. And she joins in on the party of service aces this evening. That is Emma Gunther. Gets it to Sophie Kern. And Ridgewood, a miscommunication, 4 hits. And it is another point for A-Town. 17-16 our score. 17-16 into the game number for A-Town. That's number 16, Ellie Pompeo. And, oh, Maya Brown wanted to jump into that one, but she had to make sure she didn't overrun it. Sydney Teal, that one goes into the net. We're tied at 17. Excellent back and forth game here. Game of runs we saw in the first set, ending 25-18. And now this one has just been all back and forth. Biggest lead I think we've seen in this set has been 3. Hendricks sets up Emma Gunther, who sends that one into the net. And Ridgewood back out front. It's 18-17. Into serve, it's Maya Brown. She's having an excellent night here for Ridgewood. Ellie Pompeo sends that one down. Nice dig there by Brown. And now Hendricks setting up Teal. Teal off the block. And now getting it back over is Ridgewood. Hendricks gets that to Emma Gunther, who sends it wide. 19-17 now the score. Timeout is called by A-Town. They want to talk it over, make sure they can get back into this one. We'll take a timeout with them. We're back after this as you're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
And welcome back to A-Town High School here in Abingdon, Illinois. Wyatt Reed on the call for TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. 19-17 our score. Maya Brown, the service comes in. Hendricks, little one tap over. And now Ridgewood will tap it right back. Gunther sets up Teal. And Teal sends it across. And Ridgewood, oh, nice play there by Hendricks to save that one. Sydney Teal, she sends it back over. Again, 19-17 our score. Great effort here for A-Town during this point. And it's going to go to A-Town. How about the effort? That hard work pays off. It's 19-18. Timeout works to perfection for A-Town. And now it is Sydney Teal. Oh, nearly getting an ace. Trying to add to the party. Maya Brown from long range nearly gets the kill there. Good defense, though, by A-Town. A block at the net, and the point is going to go to A-Town as a violation on Ridgewood. And we're tied at 19. Oh, man, this back and forth. This has been one heck of a set. And one heck of a match altogether. Sydney Teal out there. One ace and a kill. Teal gets that one in. I have her for a kill. Scoreboard doesn't. And that one goes wide. Another mistake by the Spartans. And now A-Town has the lead. A-Town's got to win this set if they want to extend the evening. Otherwise, we'll be going home after two sets after Ridgewood was successful in the first set, 25-18. Hendricks sets up Gunther. Gunther sends that one wide. We're tied at 20. The kill leader, I should say, for Ridgewood. It's a tie. Gabby Dean and Maya Brown, both with 4. Emma Gunther, Sophie Kern needs to send it over. She does. And Maya Brown, wow, she sent that one way wide. And we're back to a 21-20 score. 1 point lead for A-Town. And now in to serve is Emma Gunther. Gunther sends that right to the back corner, and she picks up an ace, her second ace of the game. 22-20. The lefty, Emma Gunther, gets another one in. A little more speed on that one. And that one goes into the net. And it'll be another point for A-Town. A-Town is 2 points away from claiming set number 2 and sending us to a decisive third set. 23-20. Emma Gunther gets that one in. Oh, man. A lot of speed from Gunther the last couple of serves. Oh, great effort there by Sophie Kern. 23-20, Gabby Dean. A violation and a point goes to A-Town, 24-20. We've got set point. And now the lefty, Emma Gunther. She'll try to send this to a third and decisive set as Gunther gets that one towards the back, sending it right back over. Gunther sets up Pompeo. Pompeo off the block, it goes down. And the Tornadoes pick up the second set, 25-20. Let's play 3. We'll be back after this with our third set. 25-20, the final score in set number 2. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
The industry-first 2-in-1 removable agitator from Whirlpool gives you 2 ways to wash. Jeans, in. Sweaters, out. Towels, in. Comforters, out. You decide. Whirlpool.
And welcome back to A-Town High School here in Abingdon, Illinois. Wyatt Reed on the call here for TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH, as we are going to a third and final set between Ridgewood and A-Town. Boy, what a great game this has been, as the first set really was all Ridgewood. Ridgewood went on an 18-0 run and just seemed like they were cruising. However, Charlie Cox comes in, and with her serve, she manages to put together a ridiculous stretch. She picked up 6 aces, She got a 7th in that second set. So she picked up 6 aces, and it was 11 straight service points, and it was it at least made things a little bit closer, but you could tell at the end of the first set that the body language for A-Town changed. And I don't know, I can't say the same for Ridgewood because I wasn't really paying too close attention, but I was looking at A-Town, and they felt like they could come out and take that second set. Well, that's exactly what they did, and now we've got first to 25 here in what has been a wild, wild match between the Spartans and the Tornadoes. I'm excited for this one. As you can see, the scoreboard, Maya Brown is the leader for Ridgewood. She's got the 4 and 4, 4 aces and 4 kills. I've actually got her for 5 kills and 4 aces. And then the leader, even though she's not on the board, that is Charlie Cox with her 7 aces. 7. Yeah. It's been a ridiculous game so far here. So if our camera girl could put us towards center court, and we are ready to go here, as let's play a third set here. Kendra Hendricks, she's also got a couple of aces here this evening. She's got that and a kill. And we're underway. Maya Brown sends that one down. Haven't heard from her in a while. Give her 6 kills now. Boy, she took that one personally. Like I said, we haven't said her name very much. We said her name a lot in that first set, in the dominant first set for Ridgewood. 6 kills on the night. That one goes wide, and we're tied at 1. So a service error for the Spartans ties us up at 1. Sophie Kern will come in and serve Charlie Cox. She'll take a break. As Kern, right-handed serve, comes in. And that will set things up. Hendricks, a nice dig. Ellie Pompeo, a little tap over. Ridgewood ready for it. And trying a little tap of their own is Ridgewood. And right into the net it goes, off the hand of number 19, Ellie Dupay. And that is the second point of this third set for A-Town. It's 2-1. Sophie Kern gets it right back in, nearly picked up an ace. That one goes into the net, and another point. 3 straight points for A-Town. 3-1 our score. As again, if you're just now joining us, a little scoreboard malfunction. That's why we're having to do the close-ups every now and then of the scoreboard, as that one goes down, but wide by Dubé. Ellie Dubé a little frustrated with herself on that one. 4 straight points for A-Town. It's 4-1. This might go down as one of the matches of the year. What a great match between these two teams here. As Maya Brown sends it down. Scrambling is A-Town. One-handed shot goes over. And A-Town is going to pick up the point. I believe that was Sydney Teal who just stuck out her paw and put that one right on the other side. A timeout is called. Ridgewood not liking what they're seeing. We'll take a timeout with them. Back after this. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back to A-Town High School here in Abingdon, Illinois, as we got some folks dancing on the far side of the court here. Oh, we got a little dance-off going. Uh-oh. What a great way to spend the time out there. Coming back to a 5-1 match here as A-Town has the lead here in the third and final set as Sophie Kern will get that one in. And we're back underway. Maya Brown right out of the timeout. Again, she's taking things personally. She's trying to bring the Spartans back pretty much by herself. Her 7th kill of the night, and it's 5-2. First point ending a 5-0 run for A-Town. And Kendra Hendricks, little tap down. Tap right back over. And back and forth we go. Emma Gunther sets up Sydney Teal. Teal, that one off the block and right down to the floor. That was a great play. Maya Brown and also number 9, Bella Paul in on that one. It's 5-3, 2 straight points here for Ridgewood. Both teams have shown that they can go on long, extended runs. Ellie Pompeo sends that one wide. It's 5-4. We saw an 18-0 run in the first set, followed by a 10 or 11-0 run by A-Town, trying to make it respectable. Second set, no big runs. This is one of the bigger runs that we've seen here in the last 2 sets. 4 straight points for Ridgewood, and we're tied at 5 after 5 straight points for A-Town. And that one into the net, but it drops straight to the floor. A little bit of luck on the side of number 19, Ellie Dubé. She'll pick up an ace for it, her first ace of the night. And it's 6-5. Dubé sends that one in. Hendricks gets it to Pompeo. Pompeo, that one off the hands of Dubé, and a point goes to A-Town. We're tied at 6. We are tied at 6. In to serve is Sydney Teal, who just before that timeout, if you were watching us, maybe you can scroll back and see it, literally had one of the best saves I've ever seen. Just stuck her hand out and somehow, some way got it to go in play. Hendricks gets it to Gunther. Gunther sends it across, and a tip right back over. Sophie Kern ready for it. Hendricks gets it now, and to Allie Peed, who sends that one into the net, and a point goes to Ridgewood. 7-6 now our score. Ridgewood with the lead, and a substitution, Gabby Dean. We haven't seen her in a while. Gabby Dean gonna come check back in. She's got 4 kills here in the day, so Ridgewood happy to see her back on the floor. Hendricks sends it to Gunther. Gunther, left-handed shot. Won't go down, excuse me. Dean, that one into the net. And another point for A-Town. We're tied at 7. Oh man, what a game this has been. What a night. 3 volleyball matches here at Abingdon. And a freshman match before all things got going. And now Allie Peed sends that one a little bit long on that one. And that'll give Ridgewood the 8-7 lead. Yeah, we saw a freshman matchup. A couple of excellent sets in a 2-0 win for Ridgewood. The JV matchup was also good. 2-0s though the win. But we're going to 3 here as that one down at the net. But a violation gives the point to A-Town. We're tied at 8. And the head coach for Ridgewood not happy with the call, but they were talking about it with the official on the far side of the court. Oh, here we go. Charlie Cox into serve. Is she going to get another one? She did not get an ace on that one, but she's got 7 here in the game. Sets up Sophie Kern, who sends that one into the net. And I think Sophie knows that she mishit that one. 9-8 our score. Sophie, I think, was saying, hey, give me another chance. I will do a little better on the next one. 9-8 our score. The libero, Jade Markey, in to serve. That one to Gunther, gets it to Kern. She got it over this time, but right into the block. Charlie Cox gets it to Kern. Kern sends it over. And that one nearly down. Nice dig there by Charlie Cox. She's having an unbelievable night. That one goes wide off the hands of Brinley Wirt. We're tied at 9. Substitution into the game, number 18, Maddie Stevens. Checking in for Allie Peed, the junior. Checking out, Maddie Stevens, she is the senior. Checking in, and she will do the serving duties here. 9-9 our score. Stevens gets it in. Ridgewood setting it up. Sending that one down, but good defense there by A-Town. As that goes to Sydney Teal, who sends that one into the net. A little frustrated with herself on that one. 10-9 our score. Oh my goodness, what a day this has been. I tell you what. Again, 7 aces by Charlie Cox. I see that on the scoreboard, and I'm just floored by it. Hendricks sends it over. And now Ridgewood sends that one into the net. It's Kylie Berry who tried to get it across, but she mishits that one. We're tied at 10. And now it's Kendra Hendricks out to do the serving. She's got a couple of aces here on the day. Scoreboard only has her with 1. I have her with 2. She also has a kill here tonight. And she gets that one across. And nice little play there. Little English on that one from Peyton Anderson. That one off the block and down. Give Peyton Anderson the kill. That's her 2nd of the night. The kill leader, is Maya Berry, followed by Gabby Dean, and then that puts Anderson right there. Speaking of Maya Berry, my goodness, she's going to pick up another kill. As a ferocious hit, it goes to the floor. She's got 8 here in this one. It's 12-10. And a service error goes out of play by number 32, Peyton Anderson. So A-Town right back into it. It's 11-10, it's 12-11. Sophie Kern with the serve. As she gets that one in. She doesn't have an ace here today. Maya Berry sends that one down. Nice dig by Sophie Kern. Charlie Cox into the net. And that'll be another point going to Ridgewood. It is 13-11. Great back and forth match these last 2 sets have been. As the service comes in for Ridgewood. And that'll set up Sydney Teal, who gets that one right across. That sets up Maya Berry right off the block. She gets another kill. 9 kills for Maya Berry. And she is a superstar here for Ridgewood. 9 kills here tonight, and Ridgewood's lead is up to 3, 14-11. Out to serve is Ellie Dubé. Charlie Cox. That one goes down, but a nice defensive play there by Ridgewood. Nice tap over and a great play by number 9, Bella Paul. Paul picks up her 3rd kill of the night. And it's 15-11. Dubé out there to serve once again. Nice play by Charlie Cox. Now she'll get the shot, but she has to send it right over. Didn't really have an angle on that one. Paul sends it across for Ridgewood. The shot goes into the net off the hands of Gunther. Emma Gunther a little frustrated on that one. And we've got a 16-11 score. Still out there, Ellie Dubé. Emma Gunther checking out. Who checked in? Kendra Hendricks. Actually, I think Addison Anderson checks in. There's an ace for Ellie Dubé, her second ace of this contest, and the lead has grown to 6. A-Town's got to get a stop here if they want to try to get back into this one here. Can't let Ridgewood's lead or the run continue here. Goes right back over. Ooh, a little miscommunication there from A-Town. Charlie Cox tried to one-tap it over the net, but she is unsuccessful. And another point for Ridgewood. The lead has grown to 7, 18-11 our score. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. We're back after this as you're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
And welcome back to Abingdon, Illinois. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call. There you see the score. Our scoreboard is malfunctioning here this evening, so we're having to go by their scoreboard there, which that is the correct score. Don't act like I'm the all-almighty powerful scorekeeper, but 18-11 is the score. And Ridgewood, they are on quite the run here. We were tied at 11 earlier, so a 7-0 run. Actually, it was an 8-0 run because I believe Ridgewood trailed 11-10. Maya Berry, that one off the block and goes to the floor. She is so good coming out of those timeouts. She's got 10 kills here tonight. Hard to stop that. It's 19-11. Ellie Dubé still out there. Several service points in a row. We've seen a lot of good runs. Kendra Hendricks one-taps that one over. And that one down with authority. That is Bella Paul. If it's not Maya Berry, it's been Ella Paul here in this third and final set. That's her 4th kill of the night. And it's 20-11. Dubé. She sends that one across. Sophie Kern gets it to Hendricks, now to Sydney Teal. And Ridgewood, they'll set up. Maya Berry sends that one into the net. A little frustration on that one. Feels like she had a shot on that one, but she may have just mishit that one straight into the net. That'll give the service back to the Tornadoes, 20-12. And just getting that one over, getting the service ace is Sydney Teal. Her second ace of the night. 20-13. I think she was even surprised that one went over. Sydney Teal serves that one across. The return had to go over for Ridgewood, and it goes right back down to the floor. Didn't see if that's going to go down as a kill. I don't believe that will. It will be another point, however. It's 20-14. Sydney Teal gets that one in and gets it to Bella Paul. Hendricks now to Cox. Cox off the block. Great defensive play there. Bella Paul has it. Now to Charlie Cox, and once again, Charlie Cox sends that one into the net. Been a frustrating night here for Charlie Cox after that excellent first set where she picked up 6 aces. She's been a little quiet since then. Missed on a couple of shots just like that. 21-14 our score. And the tap down off the face of Hendricks, and that is going to be 4 hits. And another point goes to Ridgewood, 22-14. In to serve is Maya Brown. Brown with 4 aces here tonight. Doesn't get it on that one, but that one goes right into the net off of Addison Anderson, the senior. A little frustrated with the shot on that one. 23-14. Lead grows to 9, one of the biggest leads that we have seen here in this second set. Actually, it is the biggest lead that we've seen in here in the second set. Emma Gunther checks into the game for Anderson. Sydney Teal gets it across. 23-14, nice play there. And is that one, oh, that one is out of play. And the lead grows to 10. So last hope here for A-Town. And Maya Brown out to serve it again. Nearly got a service ace to close this one out. Gabby Dean sends that one wide. Nobody touched it. They wanted to make sure. And it's 24-15. Charlie Cox can't serve it, which is unfortunate, but in to serve is Emma Gunther, and she gets it in. 24-19. That one goes down, and Gabby Dean ends this one 25-15, our third set score. What a game that was. A 3-set victory for Ridgewood, but a great fight for A-Town this evening, as we'll recap this one and send you home next as you're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I chose MDH. We moved here, and I was researching different places that would allow me to VBAC, have a vaginal birth after C-section, and the doctors here do encourage that, and so I chose that after looking online, and I wouldn't want to deliver anywhere else because they all go above and beyond, and they're so kind and actually care about you.
And welcome back to A-Town High School here in Abingdon, Illinois. Wyatt Reed on the call for TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH, as we are wrapping things up here this evening with our final score here in set number 3, 25-15. And I'm going to adjust our camera here to get you to our scoreboard. Our scoreboard malfunctioned mid-match, so that is why we are unable to have that at the top of the screen, but we will show the camera shot there. That was the final score there in the third and final set. Oh, wouldn't you know it, they shut it down right as I moved the camera there. But either way, with that all being said, what a match it was. This game really had it all. It had dominant stretches by both teams, but then it was just a great back and forth for a set and a half. That last set and a half was so good. Some of the best volleyball we've seen all year long surrounding A-Town. And even though they lost, they've got nothing to hang their heads about. I mean, this was an excellent effort from the A-Town Tornadoes here. They have nothing to be ashamed of here. But when you're going up against a girl like Maya Brown, it's going to be tough to stop that team. Maya Brown finishing tonight with 10 kills and 4 aces for the Spartans. What a night it was. Gabby Dean, she did pick up the kill on that final point, so she finishes with 5 kills in the game, 4 kills in the game for Bella Paul for Ridgewood, and then you had a couple of aces in the game for Ellie Dubé, 1 ace in the game for Sierra Clark, 1 ace in the game for Kerrigan Lewis, and let me see, a couple of kills in the game for Peyton Anderson, and 1 kill in tonight's game by Brinley Wirt. For A-Town, the story of the night here was definitely Charlie Cox, especially in that first set when Ridgewood got out to a 24-7 lead. You thought, oh, they're just going to mail that in. They're going to end this set. No, Charlie Cox went out there, and after A-Town picked up a point, it was 24-8. Charlie Cox rattled off 10 straight service points, which was one of the most impressive things, including 6 aces. I mean, it was absolutely a blast to watch Charlie Cox put on the performance she did tonight in service. So she finishes tonight with 7 kills, 7 aces, didn't have any kills. She had a couple of opportunities, but just mishit on those opportunities. So she's definitely going to be working on those going into our next contest. A couple of kills, or a couple of aces, I should say, in the game for number 15, Sydney Teal. A couple of aces in the game for Emma Gunther. And then it was 1 ace in the game for Kendra Hendricks. A couple of kills also in the game for Kendra Hendricks. And then it was Sophie Kern picking up a kill, and number 15, Sydney Teal also had a kill here this evening. Final score here tonight, 18-20, for A-Town, 18-25, 25-20, and then 15-25. So for Ridgewood, just flip those scores. It was 25-18, 20-25, and 25-15 for the winning Ridgewood Spartans. And with that being said, it was an excellent, excellent week of volleyball. Like I said, even though they didn't get the win here, a lot to be happy about for this A-Town Tornadoes team, who is looking so much better as the season has gone on. And that's all thanks to the great coaching from Jessica Lujan. And it's only going to get better as the season continues. But the sad thing is there's not much of the season left, which is crazy to think that we are near the end of September. We're going to be talking about playoffs before too terribly long here. And, boy, the season just marching right along here. So let's see, our next volleyball contest for A-Town, that will be, it'll be next week sometime here. Let me pull that up. That will be Wednesday the 27th, as they will take on Stark County here at Abingdon High School. Our broadcast will get underway at 6 o'clock, so make sure you join us for that. Now, we do have another telecast coming up here from A-Town High School, as we will be on the call for Friday Night Football. The A-Town Tornadoes are finally back in town after several weeks on the road. They will be back, and they will take on Anawan-Wethersfield at 7 o'clock. I will be on the call of that one. Very, very excited to call some football. I mean, I've enjoyed calling volleyball, don't get me wrong, but very excited to call some football as well here from Abingdon, Illinois. So we will have the call of A-Town and Anawan-Wethersfield. 7 o'clock, that one kicks off. We'll go on the air around 6:55 with the pregame show right here on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. It was an incredible night, though, of volleyball. So until Friday, when we speak again, thanks so much for joining us here. I had a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to the next time, which will be Friday night here from Abingdon, Illinois. For our wonderful camera girl, Alyssa, my name's Wyatt Reed. Thanks so much for watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.